Good morning, guys, and welcome to your Yoga Every Hour Sunday morning session. So, something a little bit different this morning. So, normally I do a Vinyasa flow, but today we're going to be doing more of a stretch. So, we're going to be holding in poses for a little bit longer. So, a bit of sort of restorative yoga today. So, each pose that we take, we're going to be holding in and really working on each muscle and stretching ourselves out. My name's Emma, for those of you that haven't come across me before. Thank you for joining me. I'm not going to be playing any music in the background, so if you would like to pop your own music on, then please do feel free to do so. So those of you that have joined my class before, we're still going to start as normal. We're going to start by just with some breathing, and then we're going to make our way into our poses. So this session is going to be more like half an hour today rather than the full hour that we normally do. So just take a nice comfortable seat. So if that's cross-legged, then that's brilliant. Or any other comfortable seat that you might like to take. And then just take a nice deep inhale, straighten the spine, roll the shoulders backwards and draw the belly button inwards. And then from here, just close those eyes and gently bow the chin downwards towards the chest. And then from here, you can either keep your hands on your thighs, on your knees, or you can bring your right hand to your heart center and place the left hand on top of it. Or maybe you want to take your Namaste Mudra, bring the palms of the hands together in prayer position and push the thumbs in towards the sternum and towards the heart center. And then just start here this morning just by noticing your natural breathing pattern. And just take a moment for yourself, notice how you feel. Just notice any areas of tension in the body. Just bring yourself to the present moment, be still, and just allow yourself this time on your mat. Don't worry about anything that's happened so far today or anything that's yet to come. And from here, take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And a nice deep exhale. And again, inhale through the nose. And exhale. This time we're going to inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And take a nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, just melt those hands down to your knees. Keep the chin to the chest. And then we're going to inhale, look up, send the head backwards. Keep that spine nice and long. Exhale, send the chin to the chest. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chin comes to the chest. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chin comes to the chest and hold. You can either just stay here or inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Interlace the fingers at the top and place the hands on the back of the head. Let those elbows drop downwards. And just let the weight of your arms be enough just to add a little bit of pressure onto your head as you feel that stretch through the back of your neck. And just hold here with every exhale, releasing any tension in that area. A nice deep inhale. And a nice releasing exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale, release those hands. And lift the gaze. You can blink the eyes open or you can keep them closed. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Reach upwards, lengthen those fingers, lengthen the spine, feel that stretch through the palms. And then as you exhale, cactus those arms, pushing the chest forwards, pushing the arms backwards. Staying grounded through those sit bones. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Interlace the fingers at the top, and as you exhale, round through the spine, draw the hands down in front of you, push the hands away so palms face towards you. Chin comes to the chest, draw the belly button inwards, and feel that stretch through your shoulder blades here. Nice inhale. And exhale. Holding here, just releasing with each and every out breath. Perfect. Inhale, reach those hands back to the sky. And then exhale, release the hands, bring the hands behind you, interlace the fingers, push the palms together. Take a nice deep inhale, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, push those hands up and away. Again, pushing that chest forwards, creating length in the spine, opening through the body. Hold here, inhale. And as you exhale, maybe you can push up a little bit further. And again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Release, roll the shoulders backwards. And roll the shoulders forwards. Inhale, reach the hands to the sky. And exhale, we're going to take a twist to the right hand side. So the right hand comes behind us. The left hand pushes into the right knee as we gaze over our right shoulder. Draw the belly button inwards, open through the chest, lengthen the spine. Crown of the head is being pulled upwards as you stay grounded through your mat, through your sit bones. Feel that nice twist in your spine. Inhale. And then as you exhale, maybe you can twist a little bit deeper. Nice. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Bring it back to center. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. And exhale, let's take that twist over to the left. So the left hand comes behind us. The right hand pushes into the left knee, gaze over the left shoulder. Draw the belly button inwards, lengthen through the spine, open the chest. Inhale here. And exhale, maybe you can twist a little bit further. Holding in this pose, feeling the twist in your spine. Imagining that puppet string on the crown of your head pulling you upwards. Bringing space into the body. And take one more nice deep inhale, exhale, release, come back to center. Roll the shoulders backwards. And roll those shoulders forwards. Perfect. So from here, we're going to take those legs out nice and long. Point those toes up towards the sky. And then as we inhale, we're going to reach the hands upwards, draw the belly button in, and exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, try and keep those arms beside the ears. Gaze towards the toes and get to wherever you can without moving those arms from the ears. When you're here, take a nice deep inhale, exhale, keep the torso where it is, and bring those arms to wherever you can. Maybe it's the toes, maybe it's the shins, maybe you want to place them to the mat. You can bend those knees if you need to, or if you have a prop like a strap or something, you can always wrap that around your feet and use that to pull yourself downwards. Being careful that you're hinging at the hips and not rounding through the spine, because we want our chest to come down first, then our chin, then our forehead. So take a nice deep inhale. And then with every exhale we take here, you're just sinking into that pose a little bit further. So feeling that stretch in our lower back, feeling that stretch through the back of our legs, just working into it. So we'll hold here for a few moments. And just really focus on yourself and just releasing that tension. So with every inhale, we're creating space in the body. And then as we exhale, we're just going to drop into that space. So as we hold, we should release any tension. And being first thing in the morning as well, right now, we're often a bit stiff or a bit tighter now. And then we will be as the day goes on. So if you revisit these poses this evening, then you might find that you can just fall into them a little bit easier. Just breathing here. So take one more nice deep inhale. Exhale, just see if you can reach any further. And then take one more nice big inhale. And exhale, release, bring yourself back to center. Roll those shoulders when you get to the top. And then from here, we're going to take our right leg. We're going to bend through that knee and we're going to take that right foot behind us. So from here, we're going to try and stay grounded on both sit bones. The left toe points towards the sky and the hips are square towards the front of the mat. The chest is square to the front of the mat. And we're going to inhale, raise the hands to the sky. And exhale, we're just going to fold over that left leg this time. So gaze towards those left toes, keep them pointed towards the sky. And hold here. So we'll just take a minute holding in this pose. So again, just feeling the tension in the back of that leg just melting away with every out breath. Just trying to release any tension that you're holding in your body. Anything that you don't need, anything that no longer serves you, with your out breath, let it go. And take one more nice big inhale here. Exhale, walk those hands back towards your hips. And then we're going to swap sides. So that right leg is going to come out long and the left leg's going to go behind us. So bend through the left knee, the foot comes beside our glute. The right toes point to the sky. Inhale, raise those hands to the sky. And then exhale, keeping the hips square to the front of the mat. We're going to hinge at the hips, fold over that right leg, gaze towards the right toes. Again, bending that knee if you need to. If you have a prop like a strap, you can wrap that around your right foot and just use that to gently ease you a little bit further down. Again, using your breath to move into this pose, so the body goes to wherever it wants to go to and the breath takes us a little bit further. And then maybe this side feels completely different to the other side. No two sides ever really feel the same. Maybe this side is easier or harder. It doesn't matter. No two sides, no 2 days are ever the same. And take one more nice deep inhale here. Exhale, walk those hands back to center. We're going to keep that left leg where it is, and we're going to put a bend into the right knee, and we're going to swing that foot back around where it was before. So our sit bones are in between our heels, and we're just going to take a nice deep inhale, lengthen through that spine. And then maybe this is enough, so you're feeling the stretch in your hips. Or if you want a little bit more, then you can start to walk those hands forwards, fold forwards, but you want to try and keep the sit bones grounded to the mat here. So if you've got quite tight hips, then this can be quite an intense stretch. So just move into the pose nice and gently, nice and carefully. For some people it's really easy just to fold forward in this pose, and that's fine. But then for others who may even struggle to fold forward at all, but these are the ones we need to work on. And again, with every exhale, maybe you can walk those fingertips a little bit further forward. Maybe eventually you come down onto your forearms. But continue to gaze forwards, gaze towards those fingertips or the top of your mat to prevent you from rounding through that spine, and push those hips downwards. So push those sit bones down towards the mat. We don't want them to come off the mat because then we lose the stretch in our hips. So we'll just take a few more nice deep breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling, releasing tension. Nice inhale and exhale. And one more nice big inhale, exhale, push yourself back up. And then from here, just put your hands onto the mat, and then you're just going to push yourself upwards, tuck the toes under and sink the hips backwards. So we're coming into our yogic squat here. So lengthen through the spine. We're going to bring the hands together at heart center, and we're going to push into those knees, into the thighs with our elbows. So in this pose, we don't want to be rounding through the spine. We want to be creating space in the body, opening through the chest. So the crown of the head is drawn upwards, the spine is nice and straight. If you're on your tiptoes, then that's absolutely fine. If you've got tight hamstrings, if you're a runner or anything like that, then you might struggle to come down onto flat feet. But just hold wherever you are. Nice inhale here. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, we're going to place the hands down to the mat. And then as you exhale, you're going to lift the hips to the sky. Walk those feet inwards as we come into our standing forward fold here. So in our standing forward fold, we're going to take the opposite hands to the opposite elbows. And you can bend through those knees if that feels good. And we're just going to hang rock from side to side, forwards and backwards. So releasing any tension through that spine. Crown of the head just drops downwards. And just with absolutely no effort, just hang in this pose. So swinging around, allowing that spine to lengthen, feeling that stretch in the back of your legs. And just hold and rock and hang here. So on your next exhale, just place those palms to the mat. So you should be relatively close to the back of your mat. And then we're just going to walk those hands forwards into our downward facing dog. So in our downward facing dog, it doesn't matter if the heels of our feet aren't fully down onto the ground. Just work on pushing into the palms of the hands, pushing into the feet, really lifting those hips to the sky. Draw that belly button inwards, gaze towards the belly button, and melt that chest downwards towards the mat. And then we're just going to work through this pose. So you can walk through your dog, bend one knee, bend the other. Shake those hips from side to side. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. So whatever feels good here for you. Just bringing some nice movement into the body. And we're just going to take one more nice deep inhale here. And then as you exhale, just drop those knees down to the mat. And we're going to come into our tabletop position. So the wrists are under the shoulders and the knees are under the hips. And we're going to take another nice little twist here. So as you inhale, Reach the right arm to the sky, gaze upwards. And then as you exhale, you're going to thread that arm over to the left-hand side. Rest the cheek down onto the mat. And then your left hand can either stay where it is, or you can inhale, reach that hand to the sky, and exhale, place it onto your right thigh, or as close as you can get to your right thigh. And then just push that left shoulder backwards, opening through the chest, adding that twist to this pose. Nice inhale here, and exhale. Really working on pushing that shoulder backwards, reaching those right fingertips to the left hand side. Draw that belly button inwards. And take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, release the left hand back down to the mat. And then just using your left hand, push yourself back into your tabletop position. And we'll take the other side. So we're going to inhale, raise the left arm to the sky, gaze upwards. Exhale, thread that arm through and over to the right hand side. Resting the cheek down onto the mat. Reaching those fingertips over to the right, keep the right palm to the ground, or you can inhale, reach it to the sky, and exhale, try and bring it over to the left thigh, or as close as you can. Maybe it just rests on your back, and then you're just going to really push that right shoulder backwards, opening through that chest, twisting through the spine, and just hold here, breathing into this pose. Again, take one more nice deep inhale. Exhale, release that right arm back down to the mat. And push yourself back into your tabletop position. So from here, the hips are going to stay where they are. And we're just going to walk our hands forwards as far as we can, melting the chest downwards towards the mat. So we're coming into our puppy pose. So maybe our chin comes all the way down to the mat, maybe our forehead. And then if you want to increase the stretch, then you can come up onto your fingertips. So cup the hands. That just gives you a little bit of space to just sink a little bit further down. Feeling that stretch in your arms, top of your arms, your armpits, your chest. And just hold here in your puppy pose. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale, melting that chest downwards towards the mat. Reaching those fingertips as far forward as you can. And take one more nice big inhale. As you exhale, walk those hands upwards. So walking them all the way to our knees, tuck the toes under. And then we're just going to sit back on our heels, stretching through those feet. So we spend a lot of time on our feet, and often it's an area that we forget to stretch out. So push backwards onto those toes. Maybe just rock a little bit from side to side just to make sure you stretch all the way through every single toe. Feeling that stretch in the back of your feet. Just hold here, and then we'll add some arms. So we'll inhale, raise the hands to the sky. And then as you exhale, bring the opposite palms to the opposite elbows and push those arms backwards, push the chest forwards. So pushing downwards into the feet. And pushing backwards with those arms. Hold and breathe here. Inhale. And exhale. And take one more nice big inhale. Exhale, release the hands. Release the feet. Just tap out those feet. And then we're just going to swing the legs to the front of the mat. And then we're just going to bring the soles of our feet together for our bound angle pose. So try and bring the feet as close to the hips as possible. Take a nice deep inhale. Pull the shoulders backwards, lengthen through the spine. And just push those knees downwards. And you can either stay here in this pose or you can take a nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, maybe you want to add a fold into this pose. So gazing forwards rather than down towards your feet to keep that spine nice and long. And again, not forgetting to push downwards through those knees to open up the hips. Just hold wherever you can here. Take one more nice deep inhale in this pose, and exhale if you added the fold, release. And then we're just going to cross our legs over. And then from here, we're just going to roll our shoulders backwards. And roll those shoulders forwards, keep that spine nice and long. And then just take a few nice big neck rolls, so rolling the head in one direction. And in the other direction. And then bring that head back to a neutral position. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. And then as we exhale, we're going to take our right hand to the right side of the mat, reach up and over with those left fingertips, keeping that left sit bone grounded. Feel that stretch in the left side of your body, gaze upwards. Take a nice deep inhale here. And a nice complete exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. And exhale, taking the left hand down to the left side of the mat, reaching over with those right fingertips. Feel that stretch in the right side of your body, keeping that chest nice and open, so pushing that right shoulder backwards, staying grounded through the right sit bone. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, raise the hands to the sky. And exhale, melt those hands downwards. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Bring the palms together, push the hands backwards. And then as you exhale, melt those hands down towards your heart center. Bring the chin with the hands, so let that chin drop down towards the chest, lengthen the spine. And just allow yourself to return to a normal breathing pattern, whatever that is today. And just take a moment here to notice how you feel. Any areas of tension that you're still holding in your body. Take a nice deep inhale, send the breath to those areas. And with a nice big releasing exhale, let that tension go. And take one more nice big inhale. And as you exhale, gently lift the head and blink the eyes open. Thank you so much for joining me this morning, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stretch, and I'll see you all again very soon.